Dominating win. Dominating win. Josh had no chance. What's this? Jeremiah, I've seen your show and love it. Would love to sponsor your next episode. How does $30 sound? Good, am I right? Hit me back up to let me know if we got a deal. I'd love to take the show to Tasteville, which is right outside Flavortown. Thank you. G.D. Fieri, the Food Corporation. $30? I could make some nice adjustments with that. Welcome everyone to Haters Gonna Hate 2 Fantasy Report. I am your host, Jojo Stanopoulos. What a great week, what a great slate of games we had in week 8, and I'm happy to go over the results with you. Very excited about this. And also shout out to our new sponsor for providing everything you see today. So let's go right into it. Number 1, Sten's Cooking with COVID defeats number 9, Ferns. Mahomes had a great day, but Dalvin Cook had a monster game in this one. There was no coming back for Fern on this one. Don's Gonna Own loses to Travis and Dak to the future. Is Tannehill the answer for Travis? Nelson Aguilar is not. He had 0 points. Baker Mayfield was a bust, per usual. Your second top scorer was Will Lutz, the kicker, Don. You're not gonna win a game like that. Up next, you had Gators Gummy Backs destroy Minda's notable team. Minda again finds another clever way to lose, and Gator continues the win streak with a come-from-behind victory. Jimmy's The Benjamins somehow defeat Benjamin's Silly Chargers. In a battle of the Benjamin-related teams, Benjamin had the best quarterback, but Jimmy had the best everything else. It didn't hurt that the defense was the highest scorer with 26.68 points as well. Last, we have Josh's super team losing to Jeremiah's Austin Thunderballs. This was a back and forth affair with both teams looking like they didn't want to win early on. Late game soars from Justin Herbert and Metcalf made it more of a contest. Once DJ Dallas though got rolling and Kittle got hurt, the writing was on the wall and Jeremiah moved up to number 8. Great week of games, but also there was a lot of tweets that went out this week from the owners as the games were going on and afterwards, so I thought we'd take a look at some of them just to kind of get inside the mind of some of these owners here. Travis wrote, Dak who? Tanathril all the way. Sten writes, there's an uprising of the flu known as stenitis. Be afraid. Of course, Minda comes back with something that was close, was able to snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory. Hashtag keeping it real. Benjamin, or Ben Frey, writes, can I get a do-over? I forgot how to play fantasy football. Hashtag haters gonna hate too. Jimmy, on the other hand, wins. Jeremiah wrote, 2 wins in a row. 8 more wins in a row, and I will be your champion once again. A lot of confidence coming from Jeremiah on that one. I gotta agree with him. Fern wrote, at least I have the blue moon. And you do, Fern. Congratulations. Gator wrote, I make my own beats, like the one where I beat you, at the Great Mendavius, which is Minda. Don, not so concessional in his tweet, I'm still number 2, and I will get to number 1 soon, at Sten-19. And finally, Josh writes, how do I use Twitter? We'll be back after a word from our sponsor, the Food Corporation, a division of Drink. Hi.
I love you. I'm gonna eat your face.
The Food Corporation. When you're so hungry, human flesh is on the table. Last week, you saw the quarterfinals of the Mugen Totally Invitational Shush Tournament thingy. Watch this week on Thursday as the semifinals take place, right here on YouTube channel Jason and His Dad. And so I says to him, Mama didn't raise no fool, and I'm not gonna eat that. We're back, and let's go ahead and run down the Week 9 preview here in Haters Gonna Hate 2. Up first, we have number 1, Stin's Cooking with COVID versus number 7, Benjamin's Silly Chargers. This is a big game for Benjamin. He's obviously lost a lot of games in a row. If he's gonna make a run, if he's gonna make a stop and go somewhere in this league, he has to win this game. He has to knock off the number 1 team and show people he's still legit, and he has to stop the losing. But Stin still has Dalvin Cook, and I don't see any reason why she would lose now. But I've seen crazier things, like Minda win. Number 2, Don's gonna own versus number 9, Ferns. Don can afford a loss here and there, it's gonna happen in the league, but what he can't afford is 2 losses in a row. He's trying to get a bye week, he's trying to hold on to the division lead. A loss this week could put all that in shambles with 2 in a row. And even though Fern is coming off a loss, he's still very much in the playoff thick of things. He's 1 win out if he can win against Don this week. A game both teams would like to win, and I'm hoping Fern wins because I'm tired of Don's braggadocious ways. In America's Game of the Week, number 3, Gators Ha Gummy Backs versus number 5, Travis's Dak to the Future. This is a big game. This is 2 top 5 teams playing. Gator is heating up after the month of October, and he's trying to continue it to November. Travis finally broke the losing streak as well, showing that he didn't need Dak anymore. He finally figured out the pieces and how to use everything around him. Ryan Tannehill played good for him. Not anything great, not anything to Dak standards, but enough to get a win for Travis. So he's going to look to continue that. The Gator's going to look to continue winning the way he's been winning as of late. So this should be a great collision of 2 teams just trying to make this last playoff push. Up next, we have number 6, Josh's super team versus number 10, Minda's notable team. Both teams are coming off humiliating losses. Josh's is a little bit more understandable. He lost to Jeremiah, who has proven time and time again he's one of the best, if not the best, fantasy football player in this league and across many other leagues. So no shame in that, Josh. Minda coming off of a game that, again, I don't understand how she lost. She was winning for most of it. She had a lead. She had a few more players left on Monday and somehow lost this one to Gator. So at this point, it's got to be a win out. If she expects to make the playoffs, she's got to win out. And obviously she's going to have to win out the regular season. She's going to have to win out the playoffs. And that's just to get to the championship to eventually lose to Jeremiah. So, is the effort worth it? I don't know. Win out, but that's what she has to do. Win out. Josh, he's still in an okay position, but it was a pretty big drop after that loss. So if he wants to get back into that top tier of players and try to still earn a bye week, he's got to get one of these wins. He's got to get an easy win like this. If he can't win against Minda, then he needs to reevaluate his season. Win out. Lastly, we have number 4, Jimmy's The Benjamins versus number 8, Jeremiah's Austin Thunderballs. This is a rematch from earlier this season of a brother versus brother matchup. Jimmy did win that first outing, which was unfortunate, but Jeremiah is a different team now. He's made a lot of roster changes by necessity. In addition to that, Michael Thomas might be finally coming back after going out early in week 1. There's been a lot of pickups that Jeremiah's made. He's found his franchise quarterback in Justin Herbert, so I don't think that this is going to be the same game that we saw earlier this year. Jimmy on the other hand has been pretty consistent with his team. There hasn't been a lot of movement, hasn't been a lot of changes. It's still the vanilla team that it was at the beginning of the season. He's lost a few games here and there. Granted, he's a top tier team right now, and he's got more wins than losses, and good for him. But I don't think he's ready for what's about to happen to him, which is going to be a decimation of his team by his younger brother, his more handsome brother. I'm excited to see this one. That's going to do it for this week's Fantasy Report. Good luck to all the teams except Jimmy. You're going to need it. Get down! Damn it, Sparkles!